after the whole little situation played out, we ended up driving back to my homeboy crib because I had borrowed money from my homeboy to make it seem like, you feel me, I had bread to them. You feel me? I borrowed I think a stack from him or some shit. But anyway, my homeboy ain't tell me he was leaving. You feel me? My code also ain't tell me the person who we just did this shit to know he be in this area. You feel me? So as we coming through the gate, this was in Broward or Pembroke Road. As we coming through the gate, a community called Avalon. As we coming through the gate, I noticed Miramar police staring my vehicle down. So I'm telling my code, I'm like, man, bro, they peep something. They stand the car down. So we end up going through the front gate or whatever it is. I pull up to my homeboy crib to hurry up and give him the bread. I'm knocking on the door. By the time I started walking back to the car, that's when Miramar police pulled up and blocked my car and jumped out with guns drawn, told me, get down, told my code to get down. He told me 3 times to get down. I kept backing up, you feel me? He told me he'll shoot. My code pulled his gun out his pants, surrendered on the floor. I took off running, you feel me? When I took off running, I put him on a 30-minute chase. Helicopters came, Miramar and Pembroke Pines teamed up and shit. You feel me? And after after the whole little 30-minute chase, they ended up catching me or whatever it is and took me to the county.
Let's talk about the events that led up to you facing 2 to 3 life sentences in prison, basically. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about what got you in there, the first place.
Basically, you feel me, my codefendant or whatever it is, he was playing up under a person, you feel me, that he was cool with or whatever, and the person that he was playing up under, had a plug that, had all type of shit. You feel me? I don't want to go too deep into it, but they had all type of shit. So he set it up for it to be a robbery or whatever it is, which it turned out being a robbery that ended up happening or whatever. But they lied to police and said they got robbed for jury money because they were trying to hide the fact that it was a drug deal gone bad. You feel me? They also lied and said that guns was pointed at their 9-year-old or 8-year-old child. You feel me? Which that didn't happen either. So anyway, just off of them lies, you feel me, and them never changing their story saying that it was a drug deal and all type of shit or whatever, I end up sitting in the county that whole time, rotting out. I sat in the county 22 months, and that's when I end up going to trial, you feel me? But my second month, my co-defendant, he ended up open pleading, you feel me, behind my back or whatever. And when you open plea, whatever you say to that judge, you got to persuade him, you feel me? Because if you don't persuade him, you feel me, that's your rights right there. He's gonna, whatever he say next, that's what you receiving. You feel me? So anyway, behind my back, he ended up open pleading, and he told the judge all kind of lies, trying to put it on me or whatever it is. And the judge felt like if he was easily that influenced, you feel me, 10 years fit him. So the judge ended up giving him 10 years. On my behalf or whatever it is, I had violated with these charges, with these PBLs. I was on probation for a burglary, and everybody know burglary in Florida carry 15 years or whatever. So I couldn't do no open plea or no shit like that. So I ended up riding it out. Like I said, I ended up going to trial. By the time I ended up going to trial, my victims ended up catching a attempted murder charge, you feel me? And another situation was a drug deal gone bad. So it was actually a good thing I had it already set for me to go to trial, you feel me? Because the prosecutors was trying everything to get me to cop out. They didn't want me finding out that, but my old girl playing private investigator ended up finding it out for me, you feel me? And we went through a trial. When I went through a trial, my victims came in shackled up. Now to the jury, it looks like criminal versus criminal, you feel me? And when my lawyer got him on the stand, he ate him up. And like I say, once you lie about something or whatever it is, it's bound to come out. And it end up coming out on the stand. And, in trial, any reasonable doubt, I got to get found out guilty. So I end up getting found out guilty.
So this situation happens. You end up getting caught. Let's talk about how you got caught, right?
Yeah.
Where were you, time of day, et cetera, et cetera?
At the time, after the whole little situation played out, we ended up driving back to my homeboy crib because I had borrowed money from my homeboy to make it seem like, you feel me, I had bread to them. You feel me? I borrowed I think a stack from him or some shit. But anyway, my homeboy ain't tell me he was leaving. You feel me? My code also ain't tell me the person who we just did this shit to know he be in this area. You feel me? So as we coming through the gate, this was in Broward or Pembroke Road. As we coming through the gate, a community called Avalon. As we coming through the gate, I noticed Miramar police staring my vehicle down. So I'm telling my code, I'm like, man, bro, they peep something. They stand the car down. So we end up going through the front gate or whatever it is. I pull up to my homeboy crib to hurry up and give him the bread. I'm knocking on the door. By the time I started walking back to the car, that's when Miramar police pulled up and blocked my car and jumped out with guns drawn, told me, get down, told my code to get down. He told me like 3 times to get down. I kept backing up, you feel me? He told me he'll shoot. My code pulled his gun out his pants, surrendered on the floor. I took off running, you feel me? When I took off running, I put him on like a 30-minute chase. Helicopters came, Miramar and Pembroke Pines teamed up and shit. You feel me? And after the whole little 30-minute chase, they ended up catching me or whatever it is and took me to the county.
Wow. So when you actually got handcuffed and you was going to the county, like what was going through your mind?
Honestly, keeping it real, like I ain't know those charges, just keeping it G, I ain't know those charges PBLs and all that type of shit. Once I got in there and I got my printout and all that shit and I'm showing niggas in there, like I got home invasion with a firearm, I got 3 counts armed robbery, I was on probation for burglary or whatever it is. And niggas, it started niggas like, God damn, boy, they gonna bury your ass. They gonna put you underneath the prison. You feel me? Like, I started hearing shit like that. Boy, you got PBLs, nigga, them big boy charges. You feel me? That's when it started sinking in and started hitting me.
Yeah. And, the average person, you get in there, you've been through the system before. As young, what was the first time you got locked up again?
It was 14. I turned 15 in there, yeah.
So you've been through, the juvenile, and then, you've been through the adult system. So, like, you've been there before, but to the average person who's never been there, when they get in there, you start hearing all these different, let me see your chart. Oh, like, that stuff starts to, like, alter the way you're thinking, right? It starts to alter your mind. So, to compare to the situation with 6ix9ine, right? He in there, they facing life, right? All these different charges. And then the lawyer or the prosecutor offers him something like, hey, do this, and we'll just make everything disappear. Did that situation happen to you? Did they try to offer you out to this situation? Yeah,
they offered me the informant role. My lawyer told me as a lawyer, he had to present it to me that, the prosecutors were saying that if I was willing to work, you feel me, they could have me out, and depending on a certain amount of cases or whatever it is, I get them or whatever, then eventually this shit will convert to probation, all type of like fuck shit, you feel me? But nigga wasn't going for it, and my old girl wasn't going for it. Like my old girl was like really giving my lawyer a hard time, my whole battle.
When your lawyer comes to you with some bullshit like that, like for me, it's gonna make me want to fire him and hire somebody else because I don't feel like he really, really got my best interest.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, was that the situation for you?
I mean, it was plenty of times. We had our months where, like, I ain't gonna lie, where it was like, man, fuck the lawyer, man. We want to get a different fucking lawyer. You feel me? Then there'll come times where he'll act right, you feel me, and start doing shit or whatever. But one thing about them lawyers or whatever it is, they gonna try to do whatever to make you cop out beforehand. But when you keep stressing that you want to go to trial and it's time for trial, they know their reputation on the line, so they got to fight. You feel me? And once I stated to him I want to trial, he had to fight.
Yeah.
You feel me? Ain't no cop out.
Yeah. So real quick, all right. So they offered you this situation for 6ix9ine in relation, right? They offered him what they call the 5K1 letter, right? This is something in a federal court where you basically, you tell everything that you've done, right? In basically a sit down with the prosecution, tell them everything you've done, and everything you're telling them, you're gonna have immunity to it. But you have to, like you said, you have to work. You have to go out there. You got to set people up and do different things, right? Which makes me feel like with the 6ix9ine situation, it's like all the stuff you've seen that was happening, he was purposely invoking it so he can get these people fucked up, right? That way he could get his situation erased, right? So it's crazy that you're sitting here telling me that they come to you and offer you to go out here and do these different types of things. This is real.
Yeah, it's called CIs. Confidential informant, CIs.
This is crazy.
They got it now where you can get paid for it, and then they got it where if you get in trouble, you can work out a deal being a CI. You feel me?
Yeah. So now you're co-defendant, right? So y'all both doing this shit. Y'all say y'all gonna do it. You end up getting caught. You get in there, people telling you got PBL, blah, blah, blah. They probably telling him the same thing. The difference is he chose to take a different option.